in Jamaica not have no food to eat. Right now, you have the government keep saying we need to have food security. So what do you think they mean by that? Them know that the situation is so delicate. If there should be any form of disaster like this, we're gonna go hungry. You know why? We're solely dependent on what? Imported goods from abroad. You need the supermarket to be up for our food in your yard. The food in Jamaica can't feed half the population of the country, man. The farming where they here can't feed all the population, brother. You know what I mean? How it reached them to that? Why Jamaica have less farming, less production? Because our same IMF says a trap. The IMF back in them time through the policies they want them have, them collapse farming in Jamaica through subsidies. You know what I mean? So now, because of subsidies, we don't have food independence.
I remember them destroyed the coconut industry. This is what they call lethal yellowing.
Yeah, lethal yellowing.
Spray the lethal yellowing for the coconut industry and destroy it. So
right.
No longer compete.
So they make sure say you're highly dependent on goods from abroad. So when you have a situation like this now, it's a recipe for disaster. So famine, I come to the island here. Someone hear about famine. We see famine all the time. Yeah, you don't know what famine, man. Famine now when they eat their own flesh, man. That is famine, man. When people eat off all the leaves of a tree. We are telling about things that happen in our history. When people eat the greenery. And then them start turn to eating dead people. And then they start turn to eating them own family members and themselves.
They're sure that they move the road.
You know what I mean? Them thing here in Europe. See, in World War II, your people eat people in World War II, man. Them the first world country. See in Ireland.
Venezuela right now,
in Ireland, the Irish thing, they put off the supply line, and people actually have to end up and eat people, man. World War II, that. You know what I mean? First world country. Leningrad. Yeah. See, so what we're telling you, I don't know, far-fetched. See, these are things that actually going to transpire when a war ensues between America and them powers. So you see them have fatigue. Right now, we know, you have a man by General Celente. You never ever hear about that man before, General Celente. He said something, he said this. He said first, you're going to see what? Currency war, trade war, world war. Because one currency war lead to a trade war lead to what? A world war. We're in the midst of a trade war.
Right.
That's why Donald Trump say, yo, look, we're gonna put tariff on Chinese goods. And not because I'm a China friend. We're gonna put tariff on European goods. And not because I'm a friend. You know what when I major point in Europe I do? Germany. You know what Germany doing? Germany making big contracts with Russia to get natural gas from Russia. See? You have a Nord Stream pipeline where America tries sabotage. See? And you have Nord Stream 2 to Germany. One out of sea and one. And then you have one where come the Turk Stream, what they're going to make next. So America try to counter that now by overthrowing Assad to put in freedom pipeline through Syria up to Europe to cut out Russia out of the deal. That's what's going on. The competition that takes place now, and that will bring the war where you have to see. So why you see Syrians are killing one another? It's not about nothing more than America versus Russia. Who is going to own the natural energy or any energy market? That's what the war is going to be. So the elite plan. They plan to have an energy war. See, so we're in the heights of the energy war now. See, all them tariff where you see, I get put out at the step them before shot. Start fire upon the man. As we say, don't be surprised to see Chinese troops here. You there see American troops here, or you going to see Chinese troops here. But they're going to lock down the island. Just like how Japan locked down the islands them in World War II. The Caribbean islands them are going to be strategic points in the battle against America.
Right.
Yeah. You go on, bro?
And as a destruction from
Right.
the Almighty
It's gonna come as a destruction from the Almighty. Go on.
shall it come.
Right. Go on.
This is Joel chapter 2, verse 1.
Right.
Blow ye the trumpet in
Right.
Zion.
So we are blowing the trumpet, man. I'm going back in the ancient time. You have a man they call the watchman. He's up on the tower. And when you see the military come, they play the trumpet and warn the people. We are the trumpets out here. We are one of what's coming, man. So the scriptures are blowing the trumpet in Zion. Go on.
And sound an alarm
We are sounding the alarm right now. Go on.
in my holy mountain.
Go on.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
So let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. No nice time now come, man. Go on.
For the day of the Lord cometh,
Right.
for it is nigh at hand.
Right, it is near. The first shots them is about to be fired, man, in this war, man. See how long you think America gonna stay back and get cut out of business when the US dollar in a danger? Them, as I say, them a forecast another recession next year. Yeah? The economy in a trouble. The US economy in a trouble. The US dollar in a trouble. Because of the BRICS Bank, the Russia and China and Iran farm. See? Now the Chinese yuan, the IMF have special drawing rights for the Chinese yuan in the basket of currencies. Directly competing against the US dollar as a world reserve currency. That's how we're at the verge of the nation here. Is either China and Russia or is either America. So it's with them between a rock and a hard place. So what you're seeing now is the propaganda for war. You're witnessing the propaganda for war. Every time you hear on CNN say China this, Russia this, them actually sell you the war. They must sell it to you. That they prepare mentally to see the war. Well, come. Them not tell you direct. Like I'm telling you back in the Cuban Missile Crisis, say yo, we need to get preparation for in eventuality of a nuclear attack. Them not tell you that. The Russian tell them citizens that though.
Yeah.
I'm tell them citizens now, run drill for going to bunker them things that take place in Russia.
Calling back from the certain place.
And
Them call them from certain places of the world. Them citizens come back home.
right. And the NATO nation them with on the Russian border.
Right.
They always on the high alert because them know so Russia go invade them
Right.
when the war start yo.
Ah yeah, the Baltic states.
Baltic states.
The Baltic states them are prepared for invasion.
Right.
Russia gonna invade them anytime soon.
Yeah.
Syria is nothing, man. This is Russia send them troops to Syria. That is nothing, man. Russia send them troops up in Europe all about. Yeah? That's what's gonna happen, yeah? And them are prepared for it. Them run all the drills, them already. Last year was a year of drills, man. Every minute them have another drill. What them are gonna do? No joke. Millions of dollars for run a drill, brother. Them not do them in vain. You run a drill and prepare for something we have a real. Well, come. You see our military, you see I do some urban training. And in vain. State of emergency, we see them do all over the place. In vain.
Them do so madness.
It's something tactical them do. Let me explain something to you. You see, if the Jamaican government they have the resources, they would have a nationwide state of emergency, but they can't do that. How much soldiers do you think that Jamaica? Just Google it one day.
Yeah, you're surprised.
How much police do you think that Jamaica? Google it one day. Approximately 3,000 soldiers. You hear me say? Approximately 3,000 round about the region then. And 10 to 12,000 police. Google it. Them don't have enough resources to do a nationwide state of emergency. Them can't lock down 10 community one time. Them have to take it step by step. Them can't even lock down. Them not have a resource. That's why them don't do it. But nevertheless, them are trained to keep some form of stability when this thing come down.
Yeah, them know so UN troops are coming too.
See? They might get assistance from abroad.
Right.
when this thing fully kick off. But them are getting in your mind saying, say, look, yeah, we can take habeas corpus for a while and nothing really come out of it. And you hear some people who understand a lick out, but a regular man don't know why. Certain lawyer and certain people are say, why not state of emergency run so long? Because the regular man don't know what is state of emergency. You know what I mean? Because the regular man don't see how it affect him. See, in the case of state of emergency, brother, if they murder you, you can't come out of it, brother. Because number one, you have a thing we call habeas corpus. Number one, that gets suspended. So, the right to go before a judge, see, and a lawyer, or anyone there to prove your innocence, that's out the window. So, when you're dead, it's not a matter about you're the innocent or you're the guilty, because all of that process gets suspended during the course of a state of emergency. You don't have a right in a state of emergency. See? You don't have a right now neither. But only privileges will them offer you.
Right.
Yeah? No. During the state of emergency, you can be shot on sight. You can be killed on sight. I'm not going to come out there. You remember Tivoli Garden Inquiry? That was a charade. That is something what they do to make it look like, say, yo, yeah, we have some form of justice. Nobody going to go to prison. Nobody now get that trouble for it, because guess what? The time when it happened, state of emergency was declared. So all you see there take place on the radio and all them things, I was just waste of time of making people feel like, say, yo, them did that try to do something.
Right.
Waste of money. Because according to law, you can't prosecute nobody under the law. See? Them are going to make people come and talk them case, and they must make a big mockery out of the people in Tivoli Garden.
Spend some money.
That's all them do. Yeah, they do damage control. But when push come to shove, see, Her Majesty, foot soldiers them, are going to try and maintain some semblance of order for the first couple of weeks when the shit hit the fan. Then things will get out of control. Them now can't maintain the order. Them are going to run with the government weapon. So you have two different men with government weapon out here and look food. And plus you have regular man with them gun. So it's going to be survival of the fittest out here for a while. Motherfucker, give me the book of Jesus, brother. Go on, brother.
This is wisdom. This is 2nd Ezra 15. I'm going to start at 15. 14.
Right.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
So woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Go on.
For the sword and their destruction draw nigh.
So the sword and the destruction draw nigh. The main sword is what? Coming from World War 3. And then you have men killing other men.
Martial law.
See? You have martial law, we call state of emergency. The place got locked down because of rioting and looting and the place that get burned. You have the police and soldiers in a full force in the first half.
Great war.
You know what I mean? Yeah, go on.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
Yeah, you have a race war. So all who believe that the nation them and you a friend, one day they are going to know who are going to be for them one. You know what I mean? So you have nation and fight against nation them time they go on.
And sword in their hands.
Yeah, you have a weapon, man. Go on.
For there shall be sedition among men.
There shall be sedition among men. What is sedition? Sedition is when a man come against the ruling power. When you come against the politicians, when you come against the leaders. Because what happened in Jamaica? First person, you think the regular Jamaican are going to blame. You think they're going to blame?
Government.
Blame the government. So whatsoever government in the power at that time, they might get the blame. And the people are going to try to hang them high. And our blood are going to shed. Because you got the military and the